Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to the Truck Night in America map on SpinTires MudRunner. Now, in this video, what we're going to be doing is, well, we're going to be hopefully figuring out how to use our camera without having it go everywhere. But with all of that being put out of the way, we are going to be having a small versus medium versus extra large. We didn't really have room for a large truck in this battle, so we went from sort of like, well, small-ish to medium-ish to, like, triple extra large with, like, the largest truck in the game. So, I've never actually driven this particular truck here before, and this truck has been here a couple of times. This truck has been here a couple of times, but these two trucks should be interesting to see go up against each other, and the Ford should be really, really interesting because it's on really tall yet really narrow tires, and I feel like that might actually perform really well here. Also, let me know what you guys think without the face cam, and let me know if you think it's something that you would like to see more of in the future, or if you prefer to have the face cam or just the voice. So, without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and run the Ford first, then we're going to run the Chevy, and then we're going to run the Monstrosity Ford. So, I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready to go and get this thing up and running. Should we run it with the lights on? I mean, why not? Why not run it with the lights on? Definitely not going to run it in interior view, although the interior view does look pretty good. So let's go ahead and do a proper launch. And oh crap, that won't work. There we go. Well, that wasn't really a proper launch, but you know what? You know what? I've forgotten the sequence for a proper launch, so we're going to run it as is. Oh. Oh my god. Well, that was more aggressive through the mud than I think anything I've taken through there in recent memory. Genuinely, though. Like, that was genuinely one of the craziest things I've taken through the mud. Come on. There you go. Oh, oh god. Oh, god. Oh, god. Had to apply power to the front to get it to move. All right, now we'll hook up one of our trucks. This thing has been getting through here fast. I mean, most trucks do not get through here that fast. That's way faster than your average truck. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up, and we'll just hook it up to the front bumper of the... Okay, let's switch to pull. Hook it up to the F-150, and... Oh, it won't get... It won't run in high right now. There we go. Oh, geez. This thing in mud is, like, dumb. That is absolutely ridiculous in mud. And water. It does not stop. It does not give up. Oh my god. It's got so much wheel speed that it just bounces through everything. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this in the other two. And the truck we're towing behind us is not having a good time whatsoever. But that's okay, as long as it's on its wheels by the time we get to here, which it is. So we're okay. Now, I think we've already decided, or the truck has decided for us, which way we're going to go across these bridges. So let's go ahead and inch our way out, like inch our way out. Thankfully, the truck is centered. And now I'm just going to floor it. Come on, there it is. Made it. Okay, now let's see if we can bounce up over these. Oh, wow. Okay, that fully stalled it out. Although, putting it into, like, back into low range was like, okay. That was probably the most effortless run I've ever seen anything have through the Truck Night map. I mean, that's literally got to be one of the most effortless runs I have ever seen. So, with that being said, this is definitely one of my favorites out of anything that I've driven here in a good long while. I'm actually going to go ahead and, like, because this thing is already, like, partially like a bit of a like partial just winner for me already. So I'm gonna just go ahead and park it on top of the other F-150 and just let it chill there, as opposed to letting it just chill like randomly, just sitting somewhere in the dirt. So I'm just gonna park it there, flexed out on the other F-150. And now we're gonna switch to the Chevy. Now the Chevy has run here before, but the thing is, I want to see how it does in comparison to the Ford, because the Ford just absolutely monstered the entire course. This thing's just about as aggressive, although I'm a little bit more worried about this one getting bogged down than I was about the Ford, because the Ford just, like, went straight through everything. Wow, I didn't have to drop it at a high there, though. That's a big... Uh-oh. Yep, that was my fault, though. We hit the log. Unless you come into this hill with a lot of momentum, you usually can't make it up in high in most trucks. This thing did, though. All right, time to hook one of these F-150s up, and I'm going to hook up the... You know what? I was actually going to hook up one of the other ones, but you know what? I'm just going to hook up one, like, the next one in line. Because I feel like by hooking up, like, one of the other ones, it kind of, like... No! Go away. It offsets the order in a weird way. That's not a lot of slack in that winch line. Well, not even a winch line, but... Well, technically it's a winch line, but... I'm not really treating it like a winch line. I'm treating it like a tow rope. I don't really have enough room to shift it up into high either. I will once I get through this mud. There we go. Let's see if it can maintain this speed through the water. Oh, yes! Yes, it can. Like, without issue as well. Oh my god! Well, that's gonna be one winch for the Chevy. Although, that's not the Chevy's fault at all. That's my fault for just, like, sending it like a madman. But to be fair, I kind of was curious if it could do it, because I sort of sent the Ford through here like a madman too, and I was like, I wonder if they can, like, be equally sent through a section like this, and I think the Chevy just kind of got unlucky with the angle that I hit the rock. Gonna have to feather the throttle. Oh, I should have set it to pull, because it keeps trying to start the engine. Oh my god, it almost went in the bed. Come on! Uh-oh, it's gonna bog out. Well, it might. Yep, it did. I try to do as much of the course in high as possible, except for this. This I try to do, like, really easily and calmly until I get at least about halfway through, and then I floor it. Well, this is gonna be interesting, because that truck is not on the bridge at all. Oh, no. Oh, no, it pulled us off the bridge. No! Yeah, we're in a really bad spot there. Like, a really bad spot. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this thing out of that, because it's... I mean, you're not touching the bottom. That's for sure. You're not even close to touching the bottom. Even if I tried to drive it out, I doubt that I would go anywhere. Actually... I mean, you know what? I want to get it to the end of the course so bad that I'm going to just disqualify the truck, this truck for doing this. But, I mean, I'm still just blown away for the fact that it can even do that without, that it has the capability to do that without even getting stuck. And I'm also kind of curious if I can basically bounce it through this log section like I did the Ford. Because the Ford just kind of went through that section like it didn't even care. Until it got about halfway through. Are you serious? Oh my god. This thing seems to make a bit more of a habit of rolling over than the Ford does, which is fine. It's fine, but I think I enjoyed the Ford just a little bit more. I feel like the Ford was a little bit more absorbent in the suspension department, but now we're going to finish with the Monstrosity. I haven't driven it here in a long time, but I'll tell you something. It's time to drive it here again. Got it up into high. Oh. Oh, it lost it. Yeah, it lost it. Fully lost it. It doesn't care with the tires. It 100% does not care with how big the tires are. I'm going to have to leave a lot of room on the winch line for whatever one of these trucks I pull. Because it's going to be weird regardless. Like, it's going to be really weird. It's going to have to, like, the cable's going to have to go down so much. It stirs up so much dust on this map, too. Like, we'll just pick the next truck in line. Oh, my God. Well, probably should have given it a little bit more slack than that. But, it's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. I mean, it's in the air half the time, but it's going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. Is it really rock crawling if you just run over all the rocks and don't crawl around and through them? I mean, this thing literally just drives over them. Drives over everything. All right, my question is, how are we going to handle this? By using two different bridges, that's how. come on. Oh my god, this is working. Oh my god, that just worked. Okay, we're driving over the other Ford, and we're driving through everything else, and then driving across the line, and finishing off by driving into the other two trucks, and then parking on top of them. So, if you want to get from one end of Truck Night to the other the easiest, well, the Monstrosity might actually be a good choice. But if you want to get from one end of Truck Night to the other while having the most fun, that blue F-150 is probably where it's at, because it's actually a really, really, really fun truck to drive. Like a really fun truck to drive. I had a blast driving it. It was definitely my favorite truck in this little mini competition that we did. But if you guys enjoyed this video and if you have any battles that you would like to suggest, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more. And also make sure to click that notifications bell to stay up to date on everything that we post over here. So again, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.